Right then, here we go. The first ever tutorial for the day for the Fuji XT3. For the purpose of this, we need a camera, phone, amazing clay rabbit modelled by Ben for electronics. Piece of homework, go figure, and a laptop. Although you don't need the laptop or the clay rabbit, you just need these two bits of kit here. So, what would happen is at the beach, you would click the camera on, do your usual shoot. So we're going pat the rabbit, and that's all good. Then, ideally, you could also be using the phone to capture anything peripheral that you see that you just think would be worth getting, that can be up, time lapses, stuff like that. Dolphins, I still need dolphins, lots of dolphins please. Ideally when you get in the car, you'd go and open up the phone, camera would be switched on, and we go into the Fuji remote app. This does actually have a function where what you can do is use it as a remote trigger as well. So I know Kieran was asking about that. So I've already paired it with the camera. There's every chance at some stage it will lose pairing because it's not the best app in the world. But it's trying to look for the XT3. So we're going to there, and what we want to do now is browse the camera. Now a message pops up in there about wireless communication, and what the phone wants to do is, rather than being synced to my home network, it wants to connect to the Wi-Fi network on the camera. So all it's asking you to do is go into settings and then select the Fuji Wi-Fi, which is there rather than my home one. So we're going to go Fuji. That's connected, and that sort of then says it's connecting to an iPhone, connecting, that's all good. So as soon as that's happened, we can go back into the app. Oh, crikey, that's already pulled through. That's very good. So here, you'll see some of the photos we just took. So imagine it's a beach. I mean, you can actually go bigger if you want. Tick. Yeah, we'll have that. It's hard doing this in multiple hands. Let's try that way. That one. Don't really want that one. Don't want that one. Don't want that one. Don't want that one. Yeah, that's good. Come on. Don't like my left hand. There we go. Yeah, so that's got those three shortlists. So you can either go by the thumbnails there, and then you just click the import button. And what that's doing is dragging the 10, 12, 11 meg file from the camera onto the phone. And as soon as you've done that, I think you can basically drive away, as long as you just leave the camera on for a minute. Because what this is now doing is pulling these files onto the phone, and then what the phone will do automatically is sync it up onto the cloud as such, which is basically a Google Drive and an iCloud as well. So once that's gone in, I think that just said it's saved. And then that's done. You can kind of like, exit, do whatever. You can also, does that switch itself off now? You can also use it as a remote control. Let's just go get connected again. Remote control. Again, that just wants me to connect because it's always going to try and default back to my home Wi-Fi, but that's okay because there won't be Wi-Fi at the beach. Okay, that's connected. Now, there you go. Got a little remote trigger. Let's go and get the bunny again. And there's lots of settings you can fiddle around with there, which are all good. I think you can also, looks like you can even get playback. Oh yeah, you can even get playback. Oh, look, we can also do that. And it will tell you which ones you've already imported, I think. See, those are already pre-ticked. That means you've already imported those. So I'm going to import that one as well, just for fun. Going down. That's where you need the cup of tea. Cool. Right, so that's gone down. So technically, camera can go off. That's disconnected. That's fine. Absolutely fine. Now, what the photos should now be all saved in the camera roll. There you go. We did 3, and then we did another one at the end there. So they're all saved on there. What this will do, as soon as this is either on 4G network or connected to a home network, is start trying to push these up to. I've synced it with Google Photos and also iCloud. So if we go in here, these are tests I did over the weekend. So let's see what happens. That's iCloud. And this is Google Photos. Oops. See which one's going where. Oh, so iCloud's already started to pull that one through. So that one's come in. I imagine it's going to sync. Yeah, Google Photos haven't quite got it yet. There is the thing. There you go. So that's already coming through to iCloud. I'm just refreshing it now, just for purposes, but it's just showing you that technically as soon as you start driving away from the beach, these photos, the short list that you've done, I guess aim for probably 20 as you leave the beach, you know, just to account for a couple of that might not be quite as good as they look on the preview on the camera. These will automatically start pulling through, and they'll be accessible by Kieran, by us, by whoever we want. So there you go. So all 4 have already come down to iCloud, and you can just download them. That's a 10 meg file. It's an 11 meg file. There we are. The powers of wireless. Brilliant. In principle, it works. It only seems to get JPEGs. I don't think we can get RAWs. Gav seemed to think that the JPEGs should be absolutely fine. I guess that is something that we're just going to need to test as we go. And probably ideally shoot RAW and JPEG initially, but you know, we might have to do some manual moving around of the RAWs. We'll try and do a bit more experimentation with that, but this was more about the principle of Wi-Fi connectivity using the Fuji app. Thank you very much for listening today, and any questions, Doug's email is doug@thedaythat.co.uk. Many thanks, bye.